We are continuing with part 5 today of trading chart pattern analysis. Hello and welcome to Binary Price, your ultimate guide to trading and trading chart pattern analysis. So today we will look at trades to avoid, as these are equally important as well. I would like you to look at or view trading as approaching or sailing or surfing the sea. Sea can be very calm one day and can be ideal for swimming, taking a trip, sailing. The other day, waves are just nice and smooth and very predictable. You can take them up for surfing and enjoy the ride, so as to speak, metaphorically and literally as well. And there are days when you encounter a sea storm. Very choppy and sloppy waves that are impossible to ride, it's impossible to swim, and you will often drown. And so you will metaphorically drown once engaged in trading and start losing your money very often. Problem is, once you enter a couple of trades and these trades turn into losses or turn into not ending up in the money, you might be kind of forced and pushed to chase these losses back and try to turn things around. And when you combine these two factors, that you already encountered a couple of losses and plus with unfavorable conditions, it's the impossible time for you to get back and try to get into winning mindset and profitable trading. So I would like to stress again, sea storm. And by this example, as you can take a look at the picture below, this chart is totally unpredictable. It is very tough to find any uptrend or downtrend, as these patterns are fairly random. You cannot determine or you cannot assign them any patterns. I do not see any trading zone, I do not see any trading range, I do not see trend up, I do not see trend down. There is no consolidation zone, no horizontal support or resistance lines. There are no diagonal support or resistance lines. So this pattern is totally random, and the bad news is that sometimes these can go on for 3, 4, 5 hours, which is a significant portion of the time. And you might really want to dedicate, let's say, out of your working life twice a week, 4 hours or a couple of hours of trading, and then this happens. You might be feeling like you are forced to trade and you need to enter some trades because you have been looking forward to your session for a very long time, but this would be a really big mistake. So please try to take a step back, zoom out, sit back, and try to analyze these markets very well. When you see such an area, it's very advisable to stay away and wait until one of the previously described premium entries occur. These are trend channels or consolidation zones. So be very careful and try to stay away from these chart patterns. Here is another example to follow. This might look like a sideways chart, but again, there are no support lines that are defined or confirmed. There are no resistance lines that are confirmed, and this chart moves and flows, as to speak, pretty random, very tough, very hard to predict, and basically money you don't invest in these unfavorable conditions, or in any conditions, but in these unfavorable conditions especially, have got 100% magical return. And when you take into account the average payout for binary options being around 85 and 86-7%, then it's not enough for you to be flipping a coin, and you must focus on successful entries and entries that should or may bring you desired results in the long term. Obviously these are not guaranteed, but once you set up your own methods and apply your own logic and your experience, you might get to 70-75% target ratio, success ratio, which is a totally different story. Again, we would like to zoom out and show you the big picture, and this is let's say 100, 140, 150 candles of 2 minutes, so this is roughly 250 or 300 minutes, so you know, 4, 5, 6 hours, very long interval, very long zone. As you can see, this can go on for very long time, and only towards the end there could be spotted some kind of a trend, but overall this is not a good trading condition, so I'll be very careful once again. I really advise you, recommend you to read through this article, as you can find plenty of useful information on our website, and I will leave the link in description. Please give us a like, give us a thumb up, and follow us also for future videos. These articles are totally free, so you can study, read them in your spare time, and let us know what you think, and we will continue next time with consolidation zones. These will be good zones to trade in, and I will show you how, don't worry. Okay, so I'm looking forward to next time seeing you again in part number 6. Have a good day. Bye bye.